G'day and welcome to day 3 at Labelexpo. My name is Wayne Robinson, editor of Print 21 magazine. I'm here with Matt Ashman. Matt, of course, managing director of Durst Oceania. G'day, Matt.
Hi, Wayne, how are you?
I'm very good, thanks very much. Enjoying a little bit of a cooler day today.
Oh, absolutely. It's been very hot, very hot.
So Durst, obviously a major player in the digital label printing business, installations in Australia. Matt, what's the message? What is Durst telling the label industry at this show?
Well, we're showing them here at the show some innovations to bring the efficiency of all of our presses to a new level and to bring them to be more sustainable. So we've always offered 1200 DPI, which is a standard for us now and has been for quite a few years now. But what we've added to that 1200 DPI is LED curing. So we have LED curing available on all our new presses from January, but also that upgrade is retrofittable. So when you invest in a Durst press, it stays with you and can grow with you to be up to date with the latest presses.
Okay, and what's the big advantage of LED curing?
Well, with LED curing you get less heat, and also much less power and lower consumable costs. So again, the sustainability which everybody needs within their business, we listen to that and we bring it in.
Okay, yeah, well, that's significant. Reducing energy costs is a significant thing in Australia and everywhere else, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. But also, on top of that, we've identified our press is one of the most efficient, being able to rewind media and have virtually no media wastage. So we've added a new thing called the Hawkeye, which then takes away all the setup, all the registration from the operator in the morning. But not only that, it will automatically compensate if during printing you lose a nozzle. The Hawkeye will automatically compensate for that nozzle, so you get no wasted prints.
Okay, so Hawkeye, is it a software program?
It's both. It's a line sensor that's installed on the machine, and artificial intelligence analyzes all the print at true print speed. It doesn't need any education or learning. Most other observation systems need to learn what you're printing. Hawkeye does it all on its own. It's completely autonomous.
Because we know from Durst wide format that the company is strongly involved in its own software development. It doesn't really look to outside so much, it develops it itself, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We have a team of 80 software developers in-house, and they're developing software not only for ripping and workflow, but also for the brains inside the machine. A lot of artificial intelligence is coming into our presses.
Okay, well, that's great to see. And in terms of the presses themselves, Matt, what are you showing at Labelexpo?
Okay, so we're showing the RSC-E with LED curing behind me, a 330 wide, up to 52 linear meters a minute, upgradable to 80. And then we're also showing the RSC-I, which is printing at 51 centimeters, 510, with 8 colors, again, LED curing.
Okay, and so both those machines available in Australia and applicable to our markets, Australia and New Zealand?
100%. We have taken orders for Australia and New Zealand at the show, and you'll be hearing about them early next year when they're installed.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. It's good to see a company like Durst, because unusually in this market, it's a family-owned company still, isn't it, Durst?
Correct. We're completely family-owned. We've been family-owned since we started 90 years ago. The owner is here today. And that means that we can be more relevant, I think. We invest 20% of turnover back into R&D, which means we're constantly moving forward. And hence, we have the only inkjet press here with 1200 DPI, LED curing, and with such technology such as Hawkeye.
And does Durst manufacture all its machinery components itself and put the machines together itself and the inkjet heads?
100%. We buy in the inkjet slots, but 80% of the machine is manufactured in one of our factories in Austria or in northern Italy. We even go as far as making all the aluminium parts ourselves.
Okay, and then getting back to the software side of things, in terms of workflow, what does Durst offer there?
We have the Durst Workflow and Workflow Plus, which is a complete solution for pre-press, ripping and managing the system. We are also bringing on an ERP called Lift, which again is a Durst solution. We've been selling that in North America now for 2 years. We have over 60 installations in North America, and it's coming to Australia.
Fantastic. Well, Matt, it's been fascinating talking to you.
Brilliant.
Durst, as we know, is a great company, doing well in Australia.
Thank you.
Innovative. And so, yeah, it's been really good. Thanks for your time.
No problem. Have a great show, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
this is Wayne Robinson for Print 21 signing off with Matt Ashman on the Durst stand.